The Minister of Justice and Constitutional Development, Thembi Simelane, says the virtual system will reduce the security risk at courts as well as cut costs of transporting detainees. The Minister was conducting an oversight visit at the Durban Magistrates Court to assess progress in the implementation of the virtual Remand Detainee System.
Magistrate Court, where the Minister of Justice and Constitutional Development, Ms. Simelane, was assessing the virtual platform that is being used here in the courts. I will just hear from the Minister on her observations on how she found the virtual platforms. Minister, we did see that the virtual platforms are up, and we did have some glitches here and there with network problems. All in all, how many courts here in the province already have these virtual platforms, and the reason for having these virtual platforms in our courts?
Well, thank you very much. All our court system, of course, they may not be running, but they've been provided with the online virtual system. Today's focus is actually on the remand virtual hearings, trying to maximize on the efficiency to justice, but also cost savings and safety, so that cases which we know they are, for whatever reason, not ready for hearing, and the matter is just going to be stand down, a person or an alleged perpetrator will spend about 2 minutes or less in the dock to just collect a new date with the new same conditions. We run them online. We are roughly in the province now running at about 300 of those cases in the entire province. But today, for example, 12 of those are set. What does it mean? It means 12 different sites of correctional facility. The police were going to carry those prisoners together with additional staff from correctional services and everybody, and safety and security, keep them into the court and take them back. So that already cuts the entire of that value chain in terms of maximizing and efficiently working into the system. Yes, we do have technical glitches, particularly relating to the bandwidth or the access to network, because you will know some of our buildings, particularly we are at the first floor, the first, second, third, because of the design of the building, because it carries or it accommodates people, and safety is one of the key areas. There's a challenge with the access to the bandwidth. We're in partnership with SITA through the Department of Correctional Services, because mostly that's where the problem is. But as the DM also indicated, justice has been mandated to deal with the coordination of the integrated criminal justice system to make and remove all the gaps and the discrepancies that we have in terms of efficiencies. We're happy. It's a countrywide program with regard to digitization and removing manual labor in most of our courts, so that there is efficiencies. And I mean, we do that even in our high courts. I'm sure you might have seen there's quite a lot of cases now that also, even high profile cases that are going online without necessarily physically. It cuts also costs on our transportation of witnesses, on our transportation of prisoners, but also on the safety of our communities.